video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I am your host, Stone Loki, and good morning, Project Story Time. Keely Chow, Roll Tide, Keely Roll Tide, Saucy Wench, Jedi Bill 797, Adega Outlaw, the Doctor of Destruction is here, ladies and gentlemen. Brown Lantern, good morning, the newest member of the Mexican Iron Man Corps. Lady Mist, the Guardian of the Void, is here. Good morning, Lady Mist. Positive Candor, how are you doing? Lori Roberts, the Destructor, is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Lori. Darth Monkey O'Rap, Kronos, how are you doing, brother? Bido Jerk. Yeah, Loki can. Yeah, Loki. Yeah. Mexican Iron Man, good morning, sir. Good morning, brother. James Andrew Morrison, how are you doing? Nina Green, good morning. How is everyone out there doing this morning? So, Yodam Darkstar, hello, Yodam Darkstar. Samantha Joe, one half of the Valkyrie tag team is here. Good morning, Samantha Joe. Shellback, good morning, Shellback, and Hale. How are you doing, Eastland Burkholder, Saucy Wench? A whole bunch of buenos dias is there going out to Mexican Iron Man this morning. Man, what a morning. What a week it's been. Have we really, it's just only Wednesday because it feels like Friday. It's crazy. Cred Sox 5. Good morning, Carol. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? But yeah, it feels like it's already Friday. Can y'all believe that? Oh, man. It's just, it's not that it's crawling. It's just that it's been so crazy with everything that's going on. Yeah, hashtag blame Loki for not banning Kronos. Thank you, Dave G. Sound, and good morning, sir. It's not like it's dragging. It just feels like there's been so much going on on YouTube, so much going on in real life, so much going on in the fandom that it's just like bam, 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 bam. All the coverage we've been doing of DC Comics, it's absolutely crazy. I feel like, we've just been on one giant long roller coaster lately. And it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I was just over on the Soup listening to Admiral Oliver Franklin Doom, Jedi Bill 797, NB Geek, Captain Shrek, all the great people over there. And it's a little soup in the morning. Bird of Prey 5, Kapla, Bird of Prey 5. Dave Bob, how are you doing, brother? Admiral Oliver Franklin Doom. I got to highlight that because I'm like looking at chat on my other screen. Oh, and I'm not putting it up on the forefront. The crap on YouTube has been best described as a tsunami by some jerk named Admiral Doom. Oh, dude, no, I don't believe that. No, shitnami, my bad. Oh man. But yeah, and I'm still seeing all this shit going on in Hollywood, all this shit going on in our entertainment, not just our comics, but in all of entertainment. Censorship, so much censorship. We can't have, we can't have the word police in a video game. Can you believe that shit? Can you believe that shit? They've got to take down, apparently 343 Industries can't have the word police on a fucking uniform for the new Halo. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I was looking at, and this isn't the only thing. I'm not going to completely focus on this. I wasn't even going to bring up the article, but I'll go ahead and do it real quick because it's completely stupid. 343 Industries removed a nameplate that features police from Halo Master Chief Collection. This is due to the fact that it is polarizing. And I want to tell you something. This is not just going to happen in our games. This is not isolated to our video games. This is not isolated to comics. This is not isolated to our entertainment. And they are using the radical ideals of a few to enact censorship because a very few do not want it. They're going to ruin it for fucking everybody. How many of y'all have ever had that happen to you? How many of y'all have ever been like at work? You work somewhere, you're coming up on some kick-ass bonus or something, right? Right? You're about to get this big bonus, and you find out that because two little asshats that haven't worked there more than a year did something monumentally stupid, everyone gets to fucking pay for it. Was that ever cool with any of y'all? Because I can tell you what, it was never cool with me. It was never, ever cool with me. And Bird of Prey Pie, polarizing. Video where a rider gets shot in the head, the first thing the other riders do is call the police. Yep. Ain't that a bitch? We hate the police, down with the police. And then one of them gets shot and they scream, call the police. Day Bob, they will try to cancel us all. Dude, I have absolutely no fucking doubt. I have absolutely no doubt that if they could run us off right now, that's exactly what they would do. Everyone that speaks out against this, that is what they are going to do. They're going to try and run you off. A few people want to tell you what is acceptable. They want to tell you what to wear. They want to tell you what to do. They want to tell you what to say. They want to tell you that you need to do this. And you know what? I do have some happy news. Lady Gravemaster. We're going to fight it. And we're going to win. Because this is not going to last. This is not going to last. You want some good news? Have hope. Have hope. Things are going to change. Why? Because we are not going to put up with this shit. We are going to speak our voices. We are going to be heard. We are going to stand up. We are not going to be walked all over. We are not going to be told that we can't say something because it's against their PC's SJW bullshit culture. Yeah, shame. That's right. Jesse got his account shut down because he wouldn't kneel. And you know what? He's back. He's back. You want good news, Lady Mist? Things are changing. And we are changing them. Every time we get on this platform, every time we speak our minds, every time we do not kneel, It changes things every single time. Why? How do I know this? How do I know this? Because it's already started. We saw the destruction in the background at DC Comics. We saw it. Why? Because they are losing. They're losing money. They don't have someone like Disney propping them up. And the more people realize, that you don't have to take this shit, the more things are going to change. The more things are going to turn around. And at Dig Outlaw, I'm in the trenches on this one. We stand together. We do. You want something to smile about, Lady Mist? That is something to smile about. Everyone in this chat, everyone that comes on here, everyone that was on the soup, everyone that says we will not be attacked and stay silent. We will not let you crazy SJWs run around in the background, running your mouths, having your little silent meetings behind everyone's back. We won't take it. We won't let you do it. You want to have your little behind the scenes whisper networks and get-togethers and all this other bullshit? By all means, go right ahead. But you will be dragged into the light. People will see. And when they do, they have nothing to be afraid of. You know, you can sit there behind the scenes and push people around and threaten them and tell them what they can and they can't do, or tell them when they can or they can't be on this or that. But at the end of the day, once you've been exposed for the bitch that you are, once you've been brought out in the light, people see you for who you are. And once that happens, it's game over. You can throw your little pity parties. You can cry and you can whine. You could say, oh, poor me. Poor me. This happened to me. But at the end of the day, people see you and see what you're doing. Now, can you change? Yes. And Lady Miss, that's something to smile about too. Can you change? Yeah, but you have to be honest with yourself first. You have to be honest about who you are and what you do and the pain and the bullshit you have inflicted on others. But to do that, you got to man up. It's a lot harder to be honest with yourself than to sit there and lie to people and run your mouth. If you can do that, more power to you. No, Pudgy. Don't look at the box. Don't get in the box. Don't get in the box. Pudgy's going to end up getting catapulted into the next century. Don't get in the box. They don't like us. Yeah, we're not going to take it. That's right. Copyright strike. We're not. We're not going to take it. They can do this over and over again. They can do it with Star Trek, and they do it with Marvel, and they can do it with Star Wars, and they can do it with DC Comics, and they can do it with whatever they want to. But at the end of the day, we still have all of the wonderful things we love. And theirs is constantly crashing to the ground. It will not be remembered. You know what, guys? How many people think about that horrible Batman series where he's going to marry Catwoman and she basically cucks his ass and he's left a crying, whiny bitch? I mean, you know about it, But how often do you even think about it unless it's brought up into a conversation? Now I ask you another question. How many of y'all have watched the animated series? The original animated series from the 90s. How many times do you think about that? Because I think about it all the time. Yeah, Pudgy, don't open the box. Don't open the box, Pudgy. And MB Geek, you can stand me up against the gates of hell and I'll stand my ground. Damn straight. I think about the animated series Batman all the time. I love Batman the animated series. MB Geek, Batman TAS is the best. Yeah, Lady Mist. Apparently, and I've read it digitally because I won't buy their bullshit. Batman was set to marry Catwoman, and Catwoman turned him into a cucked ass little bitch, and then left him at the altar, and didn't marry him. And Bruce Wayne was left a crying, whiny little biatch. Yeah. Tom King, grumble, grumble. Yes, Heirs of Chaos. Tom King wrote that. So, never read it, don't want to. I wouldn't want to either. Yeah, the animated series is the best, Lady Miss. I was just weighing it on the scales. Eventually, no one's going to remember that fucking horrible ass comic. Tom King's comic will go down in history as probably the least interesting Batman comic ever. It gets praised by the SJW hate mob. But at the end of the day, it will go down in history as one of the worst fucking Batman comics ever. People will forget about it while Batman, the animated series, lasts the test of time. They don't see that. Project Storytime, Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill are the Batman and the Joker for me. TAS is my Batman. Yes. Yep. Extremists sparkle like vampires in sunlight. I bet they do. Really? Captain Spire, if any of you are not getting notifications, just unring and re-ring that bell. Try unringing and ringing the bell. I don't know what's going on. I know email notifications don't go out anymore. Email notifications are a thing of the past. You won't get email notifications anymore from YouTube. That stopped, I think, last week. Yeah, Batman, Beyond, Superman, Justice League. Yeah, and Jesse, if you've never seen the movies, man, check out the movies that come after Justice League that continue with Tim Daly and Kevin Conroy. Absolutely wonderful movies. But the things are changing, is what I'm saying. Goodbye, Brown Lantern. Goodbye, Brown Lantern. Tortillas to pick and grass to cut for Senior Mexican Iron Man. He just works you to death, doesn't he, Brown Lantern? Take it easy, brother. Take it easy. Make sure you charge that ring. Don't let Mexican Iron Man hold out on that Brown Lantern. We are making a difference. Everyone in the fandom is making a difference. Every one of you are making a difference. It is making a difference. So, Lady Mist, when you're like, I want something to be happy about. No, you can be happy about that. Things are changing. As far as censorship goes, they are going to use their platforms to decide what is acceptable and what is not. It's one of the things I see in all of this that most people overlook. It's not just SJWs trying to have their way. It's SJWs trying to control the narrative. It's these people trying to control the narrative that everyone is bad and they are good. And that only what they say should be in comics, in movies, in entertainment in general is what is acceptable. Until they get that, they haven't won. And they're fighting. They're fighting every fucking day for it. Make no mistake. They want complete control. They want to tell you how something went, and they want to go back in time and they want to rewrite what we love. When you start talking about digital films, digital entertainment, having your shows on all on digital, let me just get everything on digital. They can change all of that anytime they like. Disney's already done it. They don't have to ask your permission. They don't have to go to you and say, hey, we're going to change this. What do y'all think? No, they just do it. Imagine going back and changing Blazing Saddles and it being like a 30-minute movie, if that. Imagine that. And yes, they will try. Given the opportunity, they will try. And with some things, they've succeeded. Disney has complete control over its IP, meaning that they can go in and they can change anything anytime they like. That's true. That's true. But often it is far easier to destroy something than it is to fix it. Because sometimes once it's broke, it can't ever be repaired. Do you know that when they did the THX restoration of Star Wars, that is the best upgrade they did. When they turned that into the special editions, they took the THX version that they restored and they added and changed scenes. No. Are you fucking serious? Cobalt, did you see the 8-minute disclaimer for Blazing Saddles on HBO Max? No, really. 8-minute disclaimer. That's insanity. Pretty much that's like, we've got this movie, but don't watch this movie. Oh, they want it all. Hamlet Strategy 89. Everything that has any kind of thing in it that they don't like, they are going to attack it and they are going to want it changed. I'm right there with you, Shellback. 8 minutes for what? 8 fucking minutes rolling on the floor. Yeah, laughing my ass off. Priceless. Blazing Saddles makes fun of everyone. They made fun of everyone in that movie. Agreed, Kronos. Yeah, there's going to be a disclaimer, Eastland Burkholder, thank you. There's going to be a disclaimer that this movie has people with opinions. They're going to have that. They already, in a way, do have that when they have interviews. And they've already got the warning. This person does not speak for Warner Brothers Entertainment or blah, 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 blah. Take care, MB Geek. You take care, brother. Take it easy. Have a great morning. Thank you for being here, man. Watch it more. Yeah, it makes me want to watch it more. Mary's Game Room. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm completely surprised Blazing Saddle exists on any streaming service whatsoever. Do y'all remember what happened with the Cosby Show? Shit. It was like a day and that bitch was taken down. It's like day one. Boom. Pulled off everything. No reruns, no nothing. Can't find it. Can't buy it. Warning, this show contains ideas that sensible people may find offensive and/or ideas that will be outdated within a year. Yeah. Exactly, Colin P. Smith. They removed an entire D&D episode of Community on Netflix because someone painted their face dark like a drow. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And Rooster Teeth, my fucking boys over at Rooster Teeth, apparently decided that their previous shows were outdated and removed a whole bunch of shit. And I'm like, you know what? Don't be fucking pussies. All you are is getting on your knees and sucking that SJW meat. You're sucking that green titty milk. That's what you're doing. You're just drinking that green milk. Do you think it makes you look cool? No. It makes you look like a corporate fucking sellout. And why am I surprised? You're a corporation. But I tell you what, when Rooster Teeth first came out, I was all in like a bag of fucking chips. I was like, yes. I was in like Flynn. I loved Rooster Teeth. And what happened? They became a fucking corporation. They became fucking corporate. They sold the fuck out. You know what, guys? We saw that Batman trailer, and I've got to say, Kurt Cobain, if he knew one of his songs was being used in a trailer for a corporation like Warner Brothers, that motherfucker would have been rolling in his grave. I understand he liked comics, but that was comics. He liked the books. He didn't like fucking Warner Brothers. He didn't like fucking Paramount. He didn't like any of that shit. It's been documented. I'm not just pulling it out of my ass. He fucking hated big corporations. And now one of his songs, now you can become a fucking sellout, green titty drink milking motherfucker, and you don't even have to be alive anymore. They just make you one. They'll just make you one. They don't care. They don't give a shit. You know, we've talked Star Trek, we've talked Star Wars, we've talked video games, we've talked comics. We've gone over so much pop culture on this show. And there are some people that are still just so willing to drop down on their knees and take it. What I was talking to you earlier about people just in their little whisper networks, running around behind the scenes, running their mouths, talking shit. You know, you can push people around, but eventually, people are going to get wise to what you're doing and realize that they don't have to fucking do what you want them to do. They don't have to listen to what you want them to listen to. They don't have to follow. They can lead. People like Admiral Oliver Franklin Doom. People like Captain Trek. People like Jedi Bill 797. Bill, you can lead, but you have to act like a leader. That goes for everybody. Be a leader and lead from the front. Lead by example. Don't let people walk over you. Don't let people cry and moan and bitch and whine and make you feel sorry for them when they've done you wrong. That goes for each and every one of you. We stand together. We fight together. Because together, they can't take us down. They might be able to snipe us one by one as we stand apart. But when we stand together, when we fight together, when we raise our voices in unison, hooah! They can't silence us. Nobody can. When I talk about censorship, when I see censorship today, it is not called censorship. It's called something's problematic. This is problematic. This person is problematic. The show is problematic. This idea is problematic. These people over here are problematic. No, Pudgy. No, Pudgy. We'll get you out, buddy. We'll get you out. I don't know what they sent you, but yeah. Sparta, Valhalla Day, Bob. Sparta and Valhalla. We stand together. And good morning, B-Star 333 and Colin P. Smith. Because we stand together, because we fight together, we are stronger. And yeah, Derek McManus, I'm proud to be problematic too. I'm fucking proud to be problematic, especially today. When I see things like they're going to remove police from a game because it's problematic. They're going to remove this. And it's not something that hasn't come out yet. It's something that's out now. All because today it's problematic. You know what? Fuck them. Fuck 343. Fuck anybody else that's going to go back and pull something because they think it's problematic today. They think that it's wrong today. I'm triggered by trigger warnings. Hate the idea of hate speech / crime and find the concept of problematic. Well, problematic. That's right. You could go in circles with this shit. And it all leads back to the same thing. People trying to control what you see, what you hear, what you do, what you wear, what you buy. I'm sure CBS would love for us to buy all their fucking STD and Picard. Oh, wait, there's no Picard merch. Lower Decks, I know there's a couple of Lower Decks shirts out there that are actually official. I'm sure they would love for us to buy all that stuff, but we aren't going to. Is it funny how we're not going to? Isn't that funny? I'm not going to. I'm not going to buy anything from STD or Picard. Not that there's anything from Picard to buy. It's that simple, right? Censorship and censor shop. Thank you, Kronos. Heiress of Chaos, the Battle Angel says, like, oh my God, Loki, you're being such a problematic straight white male. You are silencing the voices of stunning and brave women by having your icon be bigger than all the other icons in chat. Hashtag cancel Loki. I agree. Yeah, apparently, Pat Steven Seagal. Yeah, video killed the radio star. Well, guess what? The fandom is going to kill the SJW hate mob. Figuratively, of course. Yeah, I stay away from STDs too. So I am the proud owner of Zero. Cobalt kneels down, looks in box, gets sucked inside as well, but Pete's sticking out. Get him, Cobalt! Save Pudgy! Loki, they are the only smart ones. They are the intelligent elite. Yeah. Yeah, and that's how they see themselves. We are higher. We are of a higher order than you. It's funny how that works, right? It's funny how that works. You know, I hear some shit like that all the time. I hear it on YouTube as well. There are people that believe that they are more evolved than the rest. That they feel like they're the only ones who went to college, and I went to college. They're the only ones that have a good life. I have a good life. YouTube is part of that good life. I absolutely love getting the chance to be on here in the morning and talk to each and every one of you. That's why I encourage others to stand up and do this, because it has brought me so much. I'm not even talking about financially. I'm talking about to who I am, rediscovering the person I am, seeing through those eyes again, feeling that feeling again. Like, yes, I am here. I am on the road I should be on. I'm growing as a human being. I am getting in touch with someone that I lost many years ago, rediscovering who that person is. Yeah, yes, Chronos. Dun, 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 dun. Copyright strike. Picard was supposed to be thought-provoking and question-raising, and it did raise questions like, how is this so boring and so offensive in the same episode? Yeah. Picard was a giant fucking pile of horseshit. And I think STD is too. And I feel the same way about Lower Decks. I got an argument the other night about what the better one was. There is no better one. All three of them are piles of shit. You can dress each one of them up in their own little bow. It's still shit. It doesn't change what it is. You can change the color. You can change the wrapping. It's still a piece of shit. All three of them are equally a piece of shit to me. That is my view. And when someone tells you, whoa, ho, 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 you're not answering. No, bitch. It's not the way it works. To me, they are equally shit. You can sit there and you can say, oh, well, you're not rating them. Oh, yeah, I've watched them. I wouldn't be sitting here talking about them if I had. So I work hard every day, night in an attempt to make my life better, just to be told that I'm wrong because hard work and actual intelligence are problematic. That's right. Fuck that, Admiral Doom. Fuck that. Guys, you go out, you work hard, you try and make a better life for yourself, and they don't want that. They don't want that because they don't want anybody making money and working hard and living the American dream, because the American dream is bad. The American dream apparently was colonialism and all that other bullshit, and we shouldn't want a better future for ourselves. Fuck that. Fuck that. And if you're like, Loki, you're bringing up politics. When it comes to this SJW nonsense and what they are doing to our pop culture, you're goddamn right I will. And this is part of it. What the Admiral brings up right here, that is part of it. What's the point of merch when you don't have any money? What's the point of merch? You think that, oh, well, you know what? I can look at it on the internet, but I don't have any money to buy it. Why don't I have any money? Because they don't want me to work hard. They don't want me to make money. They don't want me to buy things. And yet these fucking morons are supporting that. These fucking morons are supporting that. We're not going to have any IPs. I honestly don't think they give a fuck about any of this. They just like doing this because it's another form of censorship. Adega Outlaw, the truth of it is that SJW culture is so deathly afraid of us that they do everything to silence what brings on those fears. I say we shout sanity into their ears. We build over their waist. We win. Damn straight. Damn straight, Adega. Shellback. Lower Decks is not just shit. It's a polished turd. I tried to watch it. I tried to review it, and I just can't. I have absolutely no interest in watching that giant shit show. I have seen episode 3. I'm going to watch all the episodes, but there's no point in me reviewing it because my opinion is constantly going down the drain. And it's going to get to the point where I'm like, hey, we're back for the Lower Decks. It's fucking episode 8, and it's just shit. What you think by saying that it's the best of the 3, that makes it good? You think by saying that, oh, well, it's better than STD and Picard, that makes it any good? Do you know how low the fucking bar was dropped after STD and Picard came out? I mean, you could give fucking Lower Decks a 1, and it's going to be better than STD and Picard. At least in my box. You can praise it up and down all you want to. It's shit. Cobalt pulls Pudgy out of the box, looks at Eris, need help to seal box. Oh, Eris, get in there and seal that box. Eastland Bookholder, do not forget to, in your offline life, to speak up and raise the issues. Yes, fight it legally, fight it with words, and you can phrase it as, does that make sense? Yeah. Admiral Oliver Franklin Doom. I actually told SJW one time that I put my life online to protect your right to take away mine. Screw you. The horse you rode in on and the goat that created you. Oh my God. The sheeple that created you. Yeah, or the goat. Oh, shit. It's all shit. I rewatched DS9 just to get Kurt's Trek taste out of my mouth. Yeah. Yeah. Shellbag, the humor of Lower Decks does not work. It's not Star Trek humor. I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. I what, 3 episodes, and I gave a slight chuckle at a Bajoran saying by the prophets, which all that came from DS9. So the only reason why I gave a slight chuckle was because of something that came from remembering earlier Trek. That doesn't stand on its own. This requires God-tier duct tape, Pudgy, and Cobalt. Yes. I don't think, hold on. Classic Comics, it's barely humor at all. I don't think it is humor at all. I take the barely out of there. It's not humor at all. Not to me. I understand what they're trying to do, but they're failing miserably. And yeah, bring back Rick Berman. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that in this day and age. Because it would be admitting that they're wrong. And instead of admitting that you were wrong and apologizing, you're doubling down. I know people like that. I know people like that. I was talking about people like that earlier when I was talking about the Whisper Network and people running around behind the scenes, running their mouth. Instead of manning up, being a man, and actually taking responsibility for what you did, you're running around saying, please feel sorry for me, and doubling down on the shit you did that got you involved in it in the first place. Ain't that a bitch? Let's not man up. Let's not be a man. Let's not admit that we were wrong. Let's throw it out there like children and just keep throwing it out there. Well, keep throwing your money into the pot and I'll keep winning and you'll keep losing. Doesn't matter who you run off and get. Doesn't matter who you run off and tattle to. It's not going to help you. SJWs need to learn that lesson. These corporations that are sucking green titty milk need to learn that lesson. Whisper networks need to learn that lesson. And the people out there that won't take responsibility for the shit that they do, that want to run their mouths behind people's backs, that want to join these little whisper networks and control people and control what they do and how they do it and when they stream and when they don't stream. Well, man the fuck up. Don't be a little bitch. Man the fuck up. Take responsibility for the things you do. And if you're not, doing something that makes you a better human being, stop for a minute. Think about that. Look at yourself. And then maybe you'll realize why what you are doing is failing. And I'm not just talking about the little backroom deals and little whispering and the I want to control this person. I want to tell this person this. I'm talking about your endeavors. I'm talking about the things you want, the goals you set for yourself. There's a reason why those goals aren't happening. There's a reason why your enterprise is failing. There's a reason why you're not getting what you want. So take a long look at what you're doing. Take a long look at how you're acting. Take a long look at what you're saying. And realize that instead of hiding, instead of running around behind the scenes, instead of doubling down like a dumbass, stand up, man the fuck up, admit that you made a mistake, and fix it. You know how you do that? There's step one right there. Man up, admit that you fucked up. That's the first part of it. Because until you see that you made a mistake, you'll just keep telling yourself lies. And you'll just keep convincing yourself that you're the poor little victim. I'm a poor little victim. Everyone feels sorry for me. I'm a poor little victim. Big Bad Loki got on YouTube and talked bad about me. He said all these mean things and made me look like a simp. Maybe you are a fucking simp. I don't have to fucking make you look like anything. I don't have to make you look like SJWs. I don't have to make you look like corporate sellouts. I don't have to make you look like a cucked little bitch. You do that all on your own. Oh, because I was emulating someone. SJWs don't care about financial success. It's all about the message. They are socialists at heart. Yep. Yep. Yeah, right? Jeff Franklin, how dare I? Yes, how dare I make those idiots cry? Yes, how dare I? How dare you, Loki? You're so mean. You're so mean and so just vulgar. Oh, it's so sad. He talked bad about me. Oh. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Don't lay down for these people. Not for any single one of them. Because I tell you, they will infiltrate. They'll infiltrate your show. They'll infiltrate your community. They'll infiltrate your personal space. They'll act like a friend, all the while telling you what to think, how to act, what to feel, what to share, what not to share, when to stream, what not to stream. And the only thing that can change that Oh, no, Admiral, do you want an invite? I'll be more than happy to throw you an invite and you can come up here and say it. You can come up here and say it. I have no fear of getting my channel pulled. I have absolutely no fear. I will throw you an invite right now. And if you want to come up here and you want to say it, we can close the show out that way. I have absolutely no problem with that. Please come up here and possibly get my channel nuked. I have absolutely no awesome. Give me just a second. Let's see. I'm going to send it to you on Discord, brother. There you go. We'll close the show out that way. Oh, no, Captain. Thank you. Thank you, Cap. Thank you, brother. Yeah, B-Star. I completely agree. Hello, brother.
Hello, hello, hello. Now, see, let's move this. it seems to me that most of these SJWs seem to think that they're entitled to whatever they want because, well, they have the ability to breathe. They can stop that at any time. Please. I mean, the breathing part.
Yeah.
Okay. I am tired of being told that because of my genealogy, because I work hard, or because of this, that, and the other thing, that I'm somehow evil. Screw that. Okay? There is no reason for this except, and the companies are going to win. Somebody mentioned it earlier. The companies are going to learn. The people who are passing these messages around don't buy anything.
Yep.
The only difference between those jackasses and me is I live in my own basement. Sorry.
No, it's funny.
Okay. It's getting tiresome. I got blasted by somebody. Well, you only got this job because you're white. No, I got this job because I'm a veteran, because the jackass who was hiring was only hiring blacks and women. If I hadn't been a veteran, I'd have been unemployed, making $1 an hour working in a therapy program at the VA. 13 years later, I'm still there. Oh, and all the people that they hired, like a fart in the wind. Am I a little vocal about it? Yes. Am I sorry about being vocal? Oh, hell no. And, you know, my give a fucks have been in a deficit spending for years. So, and quite honestly, most of those, I'm allergic to stupid, and most of those people are causing me a medical emergency.
Yep.
So, you know, that's probably where I should not have gone, because, well, somebody's going, he was mean. He actually has an IQ above 0.
Yeah.
So, I don't get this political on my channel because I don't want to go there.
The Fires of Doom. Check it out. Adega Outlaw. The Fires of Doom.
You opened the door. You asked me for my opinion.
Oh, yeah?
You got it. And I'm not going to back down from that.
Hell no, I wouldn't want you to.
Because this is, you know, it's like all this shitnami going on in YouTube. It's because of children. Children have temper tantrums like this.
Yep.
Okay. I haven't even heard the whole story of everything that's gone on in the past day and a half, but I know it's stupid.
Yep.
I know there are people being banned from social media by certain people because, well, they hurt my feelings. Well, pull your head out of your ass and actually think about it for a minute. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Here's a roll of toilet paper. Blow the shit out of your sinuses, buddy.
Well, you know, I think the other day, I don't remember whether it was on here, whether it was actually on somebody else's channel. The idea came up of actually, when you have a problem with someone, going to them and dealing with that problem.
Right.
Apparently, that's like a unknown topic or a way of dealing with something is actually go to the person and deal with the problem in person.
Yeah. Well. It looks like I should remove something from my studio right there behind my left ear. Or right ear, depending on how you're looking at it.
Where's your game system?
The screen's not wide enough.
Ah.
But no, you see the right here?
Yeah, Blake. Yeah. I wouldn't remove that.
You know?
I'm thinking left. I'm looking at left on my screen, and you're talking left where you're at. And
Yeah, you know, right here. I still haven't learned this camera thing. Leave me alone.
Entitlement, yeah.
And here's the thing, okay? I've destroyed my knees in the Navy. That was 25 years ago. I'm still using them. It hurts. Hurts a lot. But I know that if I don't keep going, I'm going to end up in I'm going to just end up not being a happy person. Okay? I'm going to end up sitting in this basement weighing 5,000 pounds because that's what depression does.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll deal with the pain if it makes my life better. Okay? Not everybody can do that, and I'm not saying that, that's not what I'm saying here, folks. What I'm saying is that that's what makes me me. And being told that that's wrong by somebody who has a piece of paper that says they have a doctorate in English Lit.
Yep.
Or social studies. Political science. Really? How does that make you better than me?
Or environmental science. That one's even better. That one's even better. Environmental science. Because if you've ever taken one of those classes, you pretty much know that the only way to get out of that class is to write a paper about how everyone on the planet should die so the planet can go back to being healthy again. Every human being needs to die so that the planet can recover from all the things human beings did to it.
Okay, George Carlin said it best. Humans have been around for 200,000 years. The planet's been here for 4.5 billion. Figure the odds.
Yeah.
Okay? And the planet has been through a lot worse than us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And tell me all about that environment when I'm driving down the freaking road here and see an RV belching oil smoke with environmental license plates on it. Excuse me? Hypocrite much, dumbass? But I mean, it comes down to these people want to cancel us because we actually think for ourselves.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Okay? Because if you don't have groupthink, then you're somehow wrong. Which, by the way, is the definition by the dictionary of the word bigot. If you can't accept somebody who doesn't think like you, you are a bigot. I have no qualms. You can believe whatever you want. I will not deny you the ability to think, feel, and whatever it is. But return the damn favor. It's that simple.
And it's one of the things you got to remember, Admiral, it's not just people with opinions, because it's their own people. They call that too. They will turn around and eat their own in a second if they get out of line.
I that's the other thing. Okay. Well, I believe in this cause. Okay. Until you say something that doesn't fit with the cause, and then the same people are going, yeah, are going, go away. I didn't change anything. My beliefs are still my beliefs, but because it doesn't fit your little tiny answer to the world's problems, I'm no longer worth it. Well, like I said before, screw you, the horse you rode in on, and the goat that created you. Tell me about your daddy.
Oh, yes. Oh shit! Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh
Okay.
yeah! And Kronos, yeah, Kronos. Oh, how about you go fuck yourself? Yeah,
You know what? I actually said this to somebody. You know, I tell you to go fuck yourself, but even you have better taste than that.
yeah, yeah. I love it.
Okay? Because there are and you know what? I may be chastised from the till the day it's for the rest of my life for this, but I do believe in the death penalty for stupidity.
Usually they'll find a way to make it happen to themselves. You don't even have to throw a penalty out there because usually, I mean,
Stupidity kills, just not fast enough for my liking. That's a Doom's rule, by the way.
And guys, if you haven't checked out Admiral O.F. Doom's channel, check him out. All you got to look up is Admiral Oliver Franklin Doom. He has a wonderful store where he has his Doom rules and stream elements. He has a wonderful channel. He is often seen on the Soup late night after he gets off of work, which is like early in the morning for us. Usually when I'm about to come on, he's winding down the end of his day. And thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being in here. Thank you for hanging out in chat after a long ass day. You know, it's a morning show. It's not a late night show, but shit.
Well, it's still drinking time for me.
Yeah.
But what you said, I mean, there is no way around it. These people want everything their way or not at all. And unfortunately, the companies are going to figure out when they're all going down the tubes. What did we do?
Oh, they know. They know.
Oh.
DC knows. Otherwise, they wouldn't have just laid off 600 fucking people. DC wouldn't have laid off 600 people if AT&T didn't know you guys are fucking sinking the ship.
Right. And it's just ridiculous. And while I will not go out and blast people like this on my channel because I try to keep it non-political, only because I have other things that I have to maintain,
Yeah.
I don't want people like Mrs. Doom and everybody like that dragged into this because, I have the inability to shut up.
Nah.
And I tend to express opinions that aren't liked. But I'm also easy to dox. And if I just be good on my side of things, I can express my opinions on Discord and get dragged into Loki's channel where I look like a blathering,
No, no, you've got people fucking lighting the fires and burning shit down. And right now there's absolute chaos and disharmony out there. As soon as you came on, they were like, preach it, Admiral Doom.
Yeah. When we grew up, there was no bullshit. Okay. If you did something stupid, you got hurt. Well, now they try to protect you from getting hurt from being stupid. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. Yeah. Did you ever ride a bike off the top of your house?
No, but
Oh, well, imagine this. Imagine walking out into your back porch and seeing your kid do a backflip on a bike off a ramp coming off of the garage and into the pool. Do you know the hellstorm my father gave me when I came up for it? What the hell do you think you're doing, you dumb son of a bitch? Get the hell out of the pool with that. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. Yeah.
look over Loki. I believe there's a skull.
Oh, Yodam Darkstar, thank you so very much, Yodam, with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. And skull!
There it is! It's you! Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
And Yodam doesn't leave a message, but thank you so very much, Yodam Darkstar, for the $4.99 super chat. You guys keep the lights burning bright in Valhalla. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming on here this morning. I will. I know I've got to get out of here soon.
Yeah, just keep it. Just one thing, you were mentioning my merch store. Okay.
Yes.
I'm making this point. Part of the merchandise, part of the gross profits, not net, gross profits of my store go to helping YouTubers who need help.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Okay. I'm not going to mention any names. We all know who they are. But I'm going to take the part of the gross profits. I'll take care of the taxes and everything like that. But I want to help people who need help, who do what we do, who don't have the ability to wander off and work like I do all night so I can do this.
Nice. That is very admirable, sir. That is very admirable.
And check out my channel.
Yeah, check out Admiral Oliver Doom's channel. If you like it, subscribe and hammer that notification bell. I do not have an outro for you today, folks. I am working on refining and rebuilding the outro. So I'm going to give you some Kratos. Thank you, Doom, for joining me at the end of this. And
no problem, sir. Thank you very much for having me.
Everyone have a great day. Don't forget to check out the Valkyries in a little over 50 minutes, and we'll catch you guys later.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.